to Q&A Spritz with Storme Toolis. We are not actually having like an Aperol Spritz today. We are having
just squash, peach squash.
Great, which I have never had before, which sounds like ridiculous, I think. But let's have a taste. No, I love it. It's really peach, sort of.
Yeah, it's just like it's a squash thing.
It's a squash thing. I didn't know the squash word. I just asked like, what's squash?
It's like diluted juice, like dilute thing.
I don't think we had these things in Italy. Yeah, a little bit backwards over there. Anyways, but you've now actually decided to sort of abandon your career as an actor.
I wouldn't say I've abandoned it. I've taken a hiatus. I am halfway through training to be a teacher, a school teacher, English teacher. I have, throughout the time that I was an actor, I always went back to education, like as my other job, like my day job was always TAing and stuff. I always worked in schools. And I kind of, in the back of my head, always knew that I would quite like to be a teacher. Because I think it's really important for school children to see disabled role models.
Right.
And for teachers, for staff, for people in 2019 to see teachers that challenge the perception of what it means to be a teacher. And I also selfishly just want to know when my paycheck is coming in at the end of the month.
Fair enough.
I have rent to pay, so I want to be able to pay my rent. Being an actor the hustle is hard. Yeah. I think it's important for me to have a career.
Sure.
As well, so that's what I've decided. Even though acting is a career, but I wanted to have another
option,
string to my bow, and another option. So that's what I'm doing at the minute.
Great. First question gone. Do you sort of think you're an activist?
I don't really like the idea of being an activist because it's also one of the reasons that I left the industry, because I felt like, because I was disabled and I was getting to a certain point where I was expected to be an advocate. And some people live that like that, and some people like to talk about those things in a very open and public and frank way and document their struggle. But I'm just not one of those people. I've never been one of those people. I do it quietly, and I do it by just doing what I want to do, as opposed to making a kind of big song and dance about it. I would like to say that I'm not really, but I'll go with a quiet activist, maybe.
I like that, yeah. Discreet activist.
Yeah, discreet, I think, yeah.
In 2019, nobody would ever sort of darken the skin of a white actor to play Othello. But still, there are many non-disabled actors who play disabled characters.
I sincerely and firmly believe that disability should be played by disability. I also understand that theatre is about, we don't at the moment currently have a level of performer that we can just pull out of the air and put into a disabled role. And also, theatre and cinema is about making money. If you put a famous person's name on those seats, they will sell.
Right.
That is the nuts and bolt of what it is about. I don't necessarily morally agree with it. I think it's wrong. I think we should be nurturing disabled talent at every opportunity that we have. And we are doing that. But I also don't lose sleep over it, because part of it is just what the entertainment industry is.
Right.
And that kind of always will be. Because the industry is founded on physical looks and things that people can do. That's what being an actor kind of is to do with. So yeah, I'm 100% in the camp of disability should be played by people who are disabled, but the reality is sometimes quite different.
Your favorite onstage moment? Do you have one?
Ooh, favorite onstage moment. Okay, I think probably the end of the 2016 Juliet, when people were throwing roses at us, and I knew that we did the right thing. I knew that they understood what we were trying to do, and we weren't, oh, look at all these poor people, they don't get to play Juliet, this is so sad, why don't we make it better? They understood the point of the show, and once they understood the point of it, they were on the bus.
What's your favourite theatre venue?
Theatre venue, the Globe, probably.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Or definitely the Sam Wanamaker.
Right, it's beautiful.
Because I think that's just...
magical. Yeah. I'm a volunteer at the Globe and I love that.
Oh, really?
In fact, yes, I really enjoy it. Do you use social media at all?
No.
Why is that?
It started after a bad breakup. I quit it after a long breakup. And then I never went back.
Were you stalking?
No, it wasn't like it was for two reasons. For one reason, it was because of a bad breakup, and the other reason was because I just got bored of it, and I just quit because I was going into teaching, and being a teacher and being on social media is risky in itself. Because, you're not allowed to really, you kind of need to be careful what you post and what you say and what you're affiliated with, because, your job is at stake. So I decided, also because it's really good to have space from that stuff, it doesn't really help me. Mm-hmm. I think it helps your mental well-being to not be on social media, so.
What's your favourite place in London?
Favourite place in London? Oh, hard. Probably anywhere that I could have afternoon tea.
Oh, so
I'm a massive tea drinker. So anywhere that I could have, like somewhere really fancy, like the Savoy or something, I think.
A tricky question. I love this question. If you had a chance to take me on a date, where would you take me?
Oh, okay, that's a weird question.
That's a weird question, I know.
Okay. I really don't know. Probably to watch a show or something.
Well done. Yes, I would love that.
I know, like I love musicals as well. That's another one of the things that I love. I love musical theatre. Mm-hmm. And so probably like to watch Wicked or something. I don't know.
Oh, I love Wicked. It's one of my very favourite. Let's go.
Something just fun and like a nice fun thing.
I mean. Now let's get more political for the end of the interview. Brexit. Here we are. I'm sorry, darling. I really need to ask you this question.
I don't know what's going on with that. So like, I don't know what you want to ask me because I don't know. Like,
because nobody knows what's going on. So imagine that the camera is a Brexiter. What would you tell them?
I would tell them that I'm fine because I have an Irish passport and I don't know what else is going on.
Good luck.
Have a nice day.
I love it. Great. Now that you end with another question, I think that's a question that you and the rest of the cast, you've been asked to each other or during the rehearsals. I saw that like in a documentary, I think. Would you change a thing that makes you different?
No. Why? No, of course not. Like, I stand by the answer that I said before. Like, I will watch the interview at some point and probably think in my head I don't like the way that my hands move or whatever, or like instinctive things about me sometimes. But absolutely not, because if I did, I wouldn't be Storme Toolis. And also, that's not to say that it's not hard. That's not to say that I have days when I maybe would say, yeah, all right. But like on the whole, I'm on this earth for a reason. I'm doing this for a reason. So no.
Right.
I think I feel more comfortable with myself as the older I get. So no.